You need to believe in yourself. If you believe more, you will achieve more. You need to let go of toxic relationships, toxic people. That doesn't mean you could cut everyone out of your life and you're never going to have to deal with them again, but limit their access to you. Don't allow people to make you feel like, "Oh, they deserve your time. They deserve they deserve all of you and the best version of you, and oh yeah, help me do this, help me do that." Sometimes the best thing you could tell somebody is no. No. I tell people when I ask for things, because they say a closed mouth don't get fed. When I ask for something, and if a person is showing that they can't help me, then the answer's no. The answer's no. You got to work with what you got, but sometimes we have to cut those toxic relationships and toxic people out of our lives. If people are constantly asking you um, for reposts or to support your business or to buy your product, it's like, stop selling me your product. Stop selling me your product. I don't like to sell. I'm not trying to sell nobody anything, but you deserve more. That's the non-negotiable of this. You deserve so much more. You deserve to be treated with respect. If you give someone respect, you should get it in return. And if it's not equal, if it's not being reciprocated, if you guys aren't equally yoked, like I said, you're not going to be able to stop talking to everybody. You're not going to be able to cut everyone out of your life. But like I said, limit your access to certain people. If they don't appreciate you now, they will when they no longer have access to you. So what do you do when you're reading a book or listening to music and it's not good? You stop doing that. You get what I'm saying? They need to write a better book for you. They need to make better music for you. Or sometimes some things just aren't for us. Simply put, some things just aren't for us. You got to keep going. You got to keep trying different things in life. But if you keep trying and trying with somebody, eventually you're going to have to come to a certain point where it's just like, this ain't working. It's not working. Like, let's say you have kids with somebody. You don't stay in the relationship just because you have kids. You could co-parent and be better, have a better atmosphere for that child than being in the relationship. And this is one thing I want to say about relationships. Just because you're not in a relationship with somebody anymore doesn't mean that that person is a bad person. I hear this all on social media, this toxic culture where people are like, this person, you guys grew apart. You grew apart. That's it. You grew apart. People grow apart. That's okay. People change. People that haven't had access to you in a while think you're that same person that they grew up with. You're different. You've changed. People grow every day. If you read a book, you change. You could read a book for 15 minutes, light bulb goes off. You got a new perspective. And then light bulbs keep going off every day because you keep learning and growing while everyone else is just like this. Get away from people that aren't growing, people that are staying stagnant. But back to the relationship part that I was talking about. Don't have to have bad feelings about someone because you grew apart. You have differences. Let it go. Forgive that person. Forgive them. Some people weren't blessed with the greatest guidance, weren't blessed with the ability of being an expert the first time they tried something, is what I'm trying to say. So you deserve so much more. In the way that people are going to start appreciating you is when you start respecting yourself. setting boundaries, saying no, letting go of people, places, and things that no longer serve you. You deserve to be appreciated, especially if you haven't done anything wrong. Let's say we haven't spoken in a while and we're on the phone and everything's all good. Hey, yeah. Oh, remember, if someone keeps talking about old times and doesn't try to build a future with you, people that keep talking about the past or what used to happen and this, people are living in the past, and that's by choice. If they're not asking you, so what's new in your life? Some people are nosy, though. You got to be careful. Some people are just asking because they're nosy, they're curious, they want to make sure that they're doing better than you. But if somebody's not saying, how can I help you? How can we help each other? What do you got going on? Can I help? How can I serve? You know what I'm saying? Anytime I talk to someone, I either pay them for their time. I literally pay people for their time because if I'm on the phone with you and you're a businessman or a businesswoman or anything like that, I'm going to pay you for your time. I'm going to ask you how much for your time. I don't think your time is free just because you have a business. Now, I may ask a question like, okay, can I get a little more info? Because I may not be interested, but certain people think they know you, so you owe them. You know what I mean? These people are not your parents, you know what I mean? And your parents don't owe you either. But what I'm saying is, like, these friends, these people that you know in the work field, these people that you went to college with, these people that you played sports with, these people that you used to play video games with, I don't know what you did with them, but you are allowed to grow. You need to cut off toxic relationships and things that are no longer serving you. You deserve to be treated with respect. And if it's not mutual, let it go. Let it go. It's like this. If I go to a fast food restaurant, or let's just say a restaurant, or let's say a bookstore, or let's say a music, they don't really have CD stores anymore, but you get what I'm saying. If they give you bad customer service, are you going to keep giving those people your money? No, you're not. You're not. So it's the same with relationships. If they're not giving you respect, the respect that you deserve, mutual appreciation, especially if you're not disrespecting them, you're being polite. Sometimes you can't be too kind, but you don't want to be rude either. And then sometimes people people, places, and things aren't meant for you. Like if I go over here to get chicken, and I've been here twice now, and it's just the energy's off. It's bad energy over here. I'm not gonna go over here no more. I'm gonna go over here where the energy's good, or at least it's neutral. You get what I'm saying? You know, not everybody's gonna be having the greatest day, but if the energy in a place is bad and off, you gotta let it go. You gotta cut out toxic people, places, and things. Food, music, books, people, even self-limiting beliefs. If you don't think that you could fly, you can't get in an airplane and travel across the world, you gotta cut out that self-limiting belief, whatever it is. That's just an example of, could be anything, but you gotta let go. You deserve so much more. You deserve so much more. You deserve the greatest things in life. Believe in yourself. You deserve the best out of life. Why are we here? We're just here to do the okie doke. Oh, I don't like this. No, you're here to have the best experience possible. Now there's more that goes to it, to experiencing that. But hey, you're a millionaire. You're a millionaire. What if I just say, put my hand through this phone, hand you $1 million? Know your worth is the point. Know your worth. You're worth so much more. I don't know how many times I have to say it. And if somebody doesn't see your worth, It's about to be 10:10, so I'm about to end this. That's a confirmation. If somebody doesn't see your worth, it's time to let them go. Like I said, sometimes we just have to limit access, or we just have to step away. Step away. Someone doesn't want to support you, that's okay. Take nothing personally. Take nothing personally. Nobody owes you nothing in this world. So whatever is given to you, appreciate it. But even if somebody is giving you something, if it feels like, I don't know, if it feels like forced, find a way to pay them back. Make something of yourself. Make something of your life so you could pay those people back. You know what I mean? And everybody else who hasn't participated in your journey, cut them off. Let them go. Respectfully. Sometimes we just say goodbye to people without saying goodbye, you know what I mean? Respectfully. And that's okay. Some people are back to the relationship part of the thing. Some people are only in our life for a certain amount of time. And there's nothing wrong with that. People help us grow. We go through different seasons. We go through different chapters of our life. If you are always just here with someone, even in a relationship, you got to keep it exciting, you know what I mean? Have some fun, but then it's got to be like, okay, we got to save. We got to save so we could travel, so we could go do some things. Maybe we don't eat out right now. Maybe we make food. Maybe we eat less. Whatever it may be. Go where you're valued. Go where you're appreciated. Go where you're accepted. I don't know where that is for you. You know what I mean? Some days it may be over here. Some days it may be over here. Some days it may be all by yourself, to yourself. Just chill by yourself. Get to know yourself. The quickest way to learn how to treat people better is to learn how to treat yourself better. Know your worth. Know your worth at the end of the day. Take care.